Islamic extremists are coming after Swifties, dog. She has 3 concerts in Vienna this week that are not happening because 2 guys were planning a terror attack on the Swifties. There's going to be 65,000 people at each concert and about 10 to 15,000 fans outside of the concert.
Pretty insane that the Islamic State is targeting Taylor Swift.
Oh, yeah!
Good morning and welcome to episode 1520 of Hard Factor. It is Thursday, August 8th, 2024. Thank you for cheating on the news with us. 80-ish% accuracy guaranteed on this podcast. Patreon.com/Hard Factor if you need more, which I'm sure you do. Today, Pat is in New York City.
New York City?
Wow.
You don't want salsa from there.
No, you don't. You want Pace Picante, right? Is that
New York City?
New York City. I'm in New York City at a fancy hotel.
Nice hotel, yeah. Looks very
nice. It's nice around here. It's nice. Got
That was-
$100 room service, burger and a salad.
Really?
Ooh. Yeah,
Upsetting.
City prices, yeah.
They double charge you, they tip you, like they grat you and then you tip, so you probably...
I don't tip.
Oh, okay.
You don't tip the room service guy at all?
I tipped the motherfucker. It was an auto grat $17.
Yeah, so you call it.
Right, yeah, the auto
you caught
grat. Yeah.
Usually people don't catch that, but that's why room service people make a killing. Me and Wes did it for a year when we first moved to Austin.
You just get double tip all the time.
And they teach you that. The general manager's like, like, don't mention, it's auto grat, but you don't have to say anything. And then like 90% of the times you get a double tip.
It's
when
our
I
policy.
saw the bill, I said to myself, well, you got to do this once, right? Like, this is the only way I could swallow $100. Because I walked by a fucking Shake Shack, like, on the way up here. And you look at that $100 bill and you said, oh, that's just New York. That's just part of the New York experience.
You could have killed yourself with a heart attack on the amount of Shake Shack you could have gotten.
I know. That's true. Could have gotten a shake.
Yeah.
Just got a burger and salad.
Back
That's
to Pace
good.
Picante.
It's good.
One of the best ads, but Pace Picante was trash salsa.
Well, all mass-produced salsa is horrible.
Shelf-stable salsa is gross.
It might as well have been made in New York City.
There's not a single good one, really.
Yeah.
Why did it take such a long time for grocery stores to carry fresh salsa?
Just because nobody had the facilities up and ready for it. But now everybody knows it's vastly superior.
So much has changed between 1998 and today in the facilities? No.
Yeah. But Pat's in New York City telling us about Nelly and Taylor Swift today.
Yeah, you might want to listen up because some bad things are happening to both of them.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
That's not good.
I thought it was like a collab.
No, Nelly would love that. Man, that'd be huge
that
for
would
Nelly.
revive his career. That'd be good.
Be huge for Nelly.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll find out what else is going on with them. Mark's got the Gen Alpha Depression Corner.
Yeah. They're a sad group. They're not.
Who is Gen Alpha?
Yeah. So I'm going to mention that in the story, but we'll get to it right now. It's the existing generation. So like Gen Z is like what everyone considers the young generation. Well, that cut off at 2010. So anyone born between like 2010 and now, past 14 years.
So 14-year-olds and younger.
Yeah, like preteens and babies, all the way down to babies.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Okay. So, yeah, okay.
You got some
Kids that have been
depressed
born.
babies.
Oh, yeah. We're going to cover some depressed babies and preteens. Yeah.
Damn. That's tough. It's hitting them in the babyhood. And then I'm going to tell you guys about some bad news, 2 bad news stories, but one is at least very funny. So softens the blow, right?
Okay.
Probably shouldn't end with my depression. So why don't I'll go second. Pat, you want to?
Yeah, it's exactly how we announced it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think we should end with the depression.
You don't want to have a
Depressed babies, no less. I mean, it's as depressing as it gets.
I want to play you a clip of the saddest
Things are
baby.
coming out of the womb depressed.
Oh, man,
This
that's
baby's
sad.
so sad. Yeah.
That's sad.
Unbelievable.
All right, let's just talk about Nelly real quick. Does anyone remember why Nelly wore his Band-Aid? Quick trivia question. Does anyone remember why does Nelly wear a Band-Aid on his face?
The Band-Aid under his eye.
I heard it was herpes, Pat.
No, not herpes. Could have
Was
been.
it like eye black? You know, because
Sometimes it was black. Sometimes it was white. It was like
or whatever. No, not that one. Longest Yard. He was the running back in the remake. You know, he's
right. Also, I gotta and look. I don't hate on anyone that wears eyeliner. Like dudes can wear eyeliner. I think that's cool. Like gender bend or like wear makeup. But like two huge eyeliner guys in the news today. JD Vance and Nelly. There's Nelly's Band-Aid. Remember that? Does anyone remember that? Sometimes it was white.
Yeah.
Sometimes it was black. Sometimes it was herpes.
How do you get cheek herpes though?
I'm joking.
How do you get? That's a weird spot for.
It's kind of a dumb question.
Yeah. Use your imagination. Well,
You just rub it on your cheek.
yeah.
So Nelly said it was to contribute to his collaborator who was doing a 10-year sentence for robbery. Other people said that it was to cover up a basketball injury. I don't know. But Nelly recently sold his catalog for like $70 million, like all of his publishing. Said get it out the door. Nelly cashed in. He had huge hits like Hot and Her and
Air Force Ones.
Ride With Me, right? I think it was a Nelly. Was it a Nelly?
Oh yeah, I mean, there's Batter Up. There's, the list goes on, Pat. I mean, what else is there? Got tons of hits.
Air Force
Hold on,
One.
let me Google it real quick. But I mean,
A couple other fun facts about Nelly. I just happen to know off the top of my head. He's an avid and talented bowler. Heard that from a guy who bowled against him one time.
Country
He's from
Grammar.
East St. Louis. Country Grammar was his smash album. I bet it's like it went diamond. Probably it was a huge album.
Pat, how could you forget Air Force Ones, Pimp Juice, of course.
Shake your tail feather.
Pimp Juice, Shake Your Tail Feather. How many top 10s did he have? 6?
Classic.
That's a lot, bro.
Oh no, bro. He had at least 7 or 8.
That's a lot. That's a lot. Anyway, he's in trouble. He got arrested. And you got to give it to a guy that just sold his catalog for like $70 million. And that's fresh cash. It's not like Nelly's touring. You know what I mean?
I don't like this. I don't like this at all. Nelly,
you don't like it?
I mean,
let's go out there and get cheek herpes cash.
Yeah, I know. Well, it's can hire a driver cash or have a guy around you who can make sure you don't get arrested at the Hollywood casino in Maryland Heights, St. Louis, which is what happened to Nelly.
In his hometown?
It's right near his house, I guess. There's a casino right near his house in the Maryland Heights suburb where Nelly lives. And Nelly was busted with ecstasy pills at 49 years old. Here's a picture of the mugshot, which I think is pretty cool. He didn't have his Band-Aid on, and that wasn't right to do him like that.
It was nice that you added it for him.
So I fixed it.
So he got $70 million, and then he got drugged up and went straight to a casino. That's not going to last.
I mean, it makes sense, but how are you not greasing your local cops? Like, how is Nelly's neighborhood officer busting him?
Well, you got to understand.
I just don't understand.
He's from East St. Louis, okay, which is a poorer, blacker area, and he's moved on up, okay? And look, I'm not saying there's racism in Missouri, but there's severe racism in Missouri, okay?
Right.
They're looking to bust Nelly. They want to get Nelly so bad,
Nelly's got to get in front of that. Nelly's got to, I mean, look, money talks, bullshit.
Mark knows what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
he's got to figure out.
I feel what you put down.
He's got to figure out a way where that 70 million can help him with this issue.
Someone's like hard knocking on my door right now. What do you mean?
Nice. Go answer it.
For later.
It's a cop that thinks Nelly's in there.
Yeah. All right, we'll see who it is. But no, see, Nelly needs to like figure out, because when you have $70 million, I don't care how racist the local cops are, you can figure out a way to not get arrested by them.
Yeah, you got to like have them play with you, buy him a couple rounds of blackjack or something.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, Master P managed to live his entire life deep in Louisiana in all the whitest neighborhoods, and you know he figured out how to do it. Oh wow!
What's that say? Don't mess with
Texas.
Nice.
Oh
yeah, the publicist for the movie got the idea that they shouldn't spend that money on me because it ends up coming out of my paycheck. It really should have gone to this talent, not me. But I'm glad it came to me.
Oh, what a sweet cookie.
Anyway, Nelly got busted with a rack of ecstasy, which I love. I love an old guy still doing drugs.
Ecstasy? How many pills?
Some pills. So I mean 4.
Fuck! They busted him for 4X pills.
He should have sent him a couple. He should have sent him a couple hookers.
It's fucking Nelly. Let him crush it and throw it. Yeah, swallow them, throw it.
Have the best time. It'd be getting real hot in there if you took some ecstasy. There's a lot of meth in ecstasy usually.
How's the cookie?
It's pretty good.
It's pretty good.
But again, I'm angry because it's a waste on me. Okay. Well, what did they spend on that? I didn't approve that.
So wait, they just sent someone to give you a cookie?
Looks homemade.
No, because the actors from the Texas Chainsaw Massacre are staying at this hotel because we're up here for the 50th anniversary event at the Modern Museum of Art.
Right.
And I guess everyone that's checking in is getting this cookie. But I'm on the other side. I'm not on the side that should be getting cookies. You know what I mean? Because technically my side is paying for the cookies.
You're on the side that's sending out the cookies. Yeah.
Exactly. So it was a mistake.
So every cookie you eat, you know you're paying for.
100%. I made less money today because of the cookie.
Not a free.
You're getting high on your own supply. Yeah.
It's not good. Like Nelly was when he took 4 ecstasy pills. So, okay, Nelly got busted by the highway patrol. I guess it doesn't say if he was like
the highway patrol wanted to get Nelly so bad.
Nelly.
I know he's going to drive home one of these nights.
Look at that car he's in.
His car.
Wait till
that car I'll never have.
Wait till he gets on the highway.
I'm gonna tow him back to East St. Louis. Okay.
Yeah.
It doesn't say if he was at the hotel. It doesn't say if he was like in his car, but I guess he must have been. Here's another issue with Nelly. Nelly had an outstanding warrant for driving a vehicle without insurance.
Nelly's not doing his paperwork.
He's really not getting.
He's not focused. Dude. He's not focused at all. Not only did he not have his paperwork together, why would he not just take the 4X pills in his pocket? Why?
That's a great question.
Just take them, Nelly. How are you not on your game enough to just pop them in your mouth when the cop's walking up to the car? Just take the fucking X pills, dude. It's 4 of them. It was the strongest ecstasy of all time. Just put them all in your mouth.
I'm not exactly the pillar of health, but Nelly looks like he's put on a few and he's 49. Well,
right. Yeah. Nelly looks like he's about to cry in his mugshot. He can't just pop them in. I mean, it's better than going to fucking
jail.
It was at
4:45 in the morning. He got busted, Willie. So like he'd already been pretty high on X.
That's a red flag too.
It's a major red flag
already.
If you're 50 years old and have 4 ecstasy pills in your pocket at 4:45 in the morning at a hotel.
Well, it's a red flag if you have 4 ecstasy pills and you can't get rid of them and the cops bust.
Well, why do you have them?
You're fucked up. Just fucking put it in your mouth, man.
Casinos are 24/7, and like it's not uncommon to be down there at 2, 3 a.m. But I would say 4:45 is pushing it.
You have them because you're going to try to give them to a woman to sleep with you. That's why you have
when
them.
the cops pull you over, you know the jig is up. Just go ahead and pop the extra ones.
Well, so
have a crazy night, and then
I guess they didn't pull him before 4:45.
I guess they didn't pull him over because he was the state troopers were at the casino. It's confusing. More's going to come out about it.
Let Nelly live, man. I just don't like how he's being shaken down for 4X pills. It's frustrating. It's a frustrating story.
I know. Yeah. It's crazy, man. It's lunacy. It's Saint Lunacy. It's Saint Lunatics out there. 3 Grammys he had. Yeah.
Almost one for every pill.
Oh, hold on. A spokesperson from the Highway Patrol is saying that Nelly was arrested inside the casino at 4:45 a.m. after an identification verification check was run on him, which is occasionally done in Missouri casinos in accordance with state gaming commission regulations. So he was in the fucking hotel and they were like, "Hey, you come here."
How did they not know it was Nelly?
We're pulling you over inside the hotel. Rich black man. Are you Nelly?
It looks like you yeah.
Looks like you have insurance. It's a setup.
It's a setup.
You got set up. Okay. Anyway, that's the small news. The big news, guys. Fucking Islamic extremists are coming after Swifties, dog. I mean, Mark,
wow. We'll get more into that a little bit later.
Mark, they are. Did you finish up what happened with the stabbing? I know you talked about it earlier. Like I didn't get any further with it. At the
I'm doing the UK riots later.
The 17-year-old or the young kid that stabbed all the girls. No,
right.
I didn't. They didn't have the identification yet, but
Okay, well, yeah.
It might have been an Islamic extremist.
We talked about that, right?
Until I knew. Yeah, we didn't.
We
say
talked
what
about
Yeah,
his-
I mean, he was definitely a terrorist, 100%. We'll get into the full details later. Yeah.
She has 3 concerts in Vienna this week that are not happening because 2 guys were planning a terror attack on the Swifties. Young guys that got radicalized online, apparently. A 19-year-old Austrian citizen was arrested Wednesday morning. Second suspect was arrested in the afternoon. Look, you could never buy necessarily the straight news, but these suspects, according to ABC, allegedly radicalized themselves online. Franz Roof, who's the director of public safety for the Ministry of Interior, said at a press conference that the 19-year-old suspect allegedly pledged allegiance to the leader of the Islamic State at the beginning of July. So early, he's a new recruit. He had to get to work. There's going to be 65,000 people at each concert, and about 10 to 15,000 fans outside of the concert.
Pretty insane that the Islamic State is targeting Taylor Swift.
No, I know.
They're like 2 peas in a pod. Are there 2 more extreme groups of people in the world than Swifties and Islamic extremists? I mean, basically, if you replace Muhammad and Taylor Swift, they're the same. You know,
Agreed.
just
You're not allowed to draw
all the jihad.
Yeah.
Jihad, I feel like gives the edge to the Islamic extremists. You know, the
Have you seen a group of
explosions for the
Swifties
virgins.
trying to get into.
They're
a
not
building
taking it all the way to kamikaze level though, and the jihadists are. So I feel like you
Pretty
still
close.
have to give them the edge. But
Anyway, it's real bad.
I think it's a lot.
Tensions are high. Apparently, they raided the 19-year-old's house. Were taking chemicals and shit out of it. Maybe it was a bomb situation. We don't know much. Taylor has canceled 3 concerts. She's given no statement. The promoter gave a statement, essentially saying, like, look, we can't have these shows because it's just not safe.
So the Europe tour
It's
is
fucking
off.
crazy. Yeah, it's crazy.
I think they pick back up in Canada next month.
Yeah, Europe's off, Mark. UK off. Anywhere
France,
close.
England.
Europe off. She
Yeah.
can't. She's got to get the fuck out of Europe right now.
Yeah.
It sucks.
She cannot
It
be
sucks
in
big
Europe.
time. It sucks. Anyway, that's what's going on in music news today.
Whoa. All right. Let's get into depressed ass Gen Z's ass, young ass. So first up,
Tell me about this sad young ass fool.
these sad young asses. It's like the opposite of Nelly. These guys have no clue who Nelly is. So I got another Gen Alpha TikTok trend. That's the most recent generations of humans, as we talked earlier, born in between
Right.
2010, 2024, younger than Gen Z. And I can't stop bringing you these, like the skibbity toilet, for some sort of fucked up reason. Maybe because I don't want to feel old. I want to stay relevant. I don't know. I don't really know why.
you
I'm
want to learn
drawing
the
these.
young trends. Like
Yeah.
when we were young, it was Cheerio, broke it, and your butt stinks, right?
Yeah.
Like that. And as an adult, you would hope that that you're that much.
There was another one, Will.
I don't like
There was
being out of
another
touch.
one. There was another one. Will, I need you to tap into it because I know you know it. It was a Herndon Elementary that came into middle school. There was another one. Think about it.
Dig in the back.
Dig in the back. Dig in the back.
Dig in the back.
Everything is about violence and butts. Yeah.
Did you say dig in the bar?
Dig in the
Yeah.
back.
You about saying Cheerio. Broke it.
Yeah. So
I can't
you
stop
want
bringing
to
you
stay.
these.
I don't blame you, Mark. You want to stay in touch with
Yeah.
that. You want to know what's up. You want to know what's the next thing.
I can tell you that my understanding and analysis of these are risking our 80% accuracy guarantee, but I don't care. This one today is called the Meow Meow Sad Cat, spelled MIAW. So I'm probably mispronouncing it. Meow 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 Sad Cat trend, and it's causing Gen Alpha's kids and babies to have full blown meltdowns. You're probably wondering, what is the Meow Meow trend?
Got to keep
Are
my
you,
kids away from it. Yeah.
What's meow meow trend, man?
Thank you, Pat. Well, it's just a series of AI TikTok videos, kind of like Skibbity Toilet, but they're AI cats that are super depressed. They're putting them in super depressed scenarios, and then they're singing along to sad pop songs, mainly Billie Eilish's Academy Award-winning song from Barbie. What am I made for? What am I made for? Here it is. I'm going to send you a bunch of videos here. Check them out.
Okay.
They have million. This one has over 2 million views. It's probably the lowest viewed one.
Sad cats singing to hits.
Here we go. Here's one of them.
Yeah, it's got a raggedy shirt and he wants to buy an Adidas shirt, but he can't afford it.
It's too.
Dad can't buy his kid a shirt.
Okay.
Dad's a construction worker.
Fat. They're all fat.
What's the fat dad that can't buy his kid he's getting hurt at work? He's paid enough. Oh, he's trying to buy this damn shirt for his kid, and
too.
Well, we got him. Now you got too happy.
Oh,
That's shit.
Disgusting fat cat dad got his cute kitten a nice shirt.
Yeah, to recap, it was a fat cat in a tattered shirt that where construction was poor, and then some like Mr. Beast style guy was like, "Hey, can I have $1?" And he was like, "Yeah, here's $1." He's like, "Actually, I don't need it. Here's $500 for my content for my channel." And then he bought the Adidas shirt for his kid.
No, he made the money working construction.
No, I don't think so, Mark.
All right, here's
Wow.
another one. I don't need to play you the audio for all this because it's all just meowing along to Billie Eilish.
It's meows. So you're telling me that part doesn't change. It's just meows.
It doesn't change at all. This video has over 50 million views. Here it is.
Oh.
This is that's a dead kitten. And here comes the mom kitten in the snow to see that the cat's crying that my kitten's dead.
Oh, that's too much. They're letting babies watch that?
And then she buries the kitten like a human. She gets a shovel and digs a grave, gets a tombstone, and buries her kitten and is crying to the meow, 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 meow. 52 million.
Where'd that cat get at least 10 grand? Because that's what that headstone and the burial is going to cost.
It was a nice plot. You're right, Pat.
Nice plot.
So
how to dig with it without its fucking
true.
Burying people ain't cheap.
The whole thing is like cats being people. It's big in anime too. I saw a game recently where it was just a cat on the head of a cat on a bodybuilder. Right? This is like a thing that's going on now. Anthropomorphic cats who are like humans. What do you call that? It's like
personifying a cat.
Cats. Yeah, it's a big thing right now with these kids. Yeah.
So, well, yes, it is, but they're having a ripple effect. So not only are the cat videos getting tens of millions, if not hundreds of millions of views, but so are the reaction videos.
AI cats.
Yeah, I mean, just to weigh in before you play the reaction video, I have to say, when you're a kid, shit affects you tremendously. Like either from sadness or scaredness. Like fucking the Disney trailer for Escape to Witch Mountain. I didn't sleep for a week after I saw that shit when I was 6.
Are you saying the haunting meows to Billie Eilish is what I'm made for with a dead kitten being buried with a fat baby?
I'm saying gonna affect kids. Yeah, you don't want to see that dead kitten.
Maybe you're right
because drawn dead kitten, but it's still a dead kitten.
Here's
the real quick live internet comment. Ryan Carbajal says 16K to bury his last dead relative. Sorry, bud. That's expensive. No way that cat can afford that.
The fat, sad cat could not afford it. No.
So the reaction videos are actually getting more views than the cat videos. Here's
even more powerful.
Here's one of the older Gen Alphas playing. He's sad, and here's his reaction video to Meow Meow. He's at a beach.
Meow 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 meow.
He's crying.
Meow 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 meow.
He's trolling.
Meow 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 meow. Meow 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 meow.
Yeah,
he's trying to get the views. Yeah. That's amazing.
That got millions. But more alarming. Yeah,
good.
More alarming than that would probably be the tons of baby videos where the parents are playing these meow meows to them and getting the baby's reaction.
Baby.
Yeah, here's one that has 78 million views. This is a mom playing meow meow cat to her baby. Like, what is it?
Is that the dead kitten one? She's showing that baby?
Yep.
Yeah, he's crying. Yeah. Oh, he's terrified. What the fuck is this lady doing?
This makes me angry.
I mean,
watch her smile. Watch her at the end. Watch the mom at the end.
It's torture.
Turn it off.
I hate this.
Yeah.
My baby's that exact age right now.
She just won't stop.
I hate this.
So why is she doing this to her baby?
Check out.
Oh no! Don't get upset. She said no. After fucking making the fucking 8-month-old watch the suicide video.
Yeah.
Forever.
One of them I didn't play. Sorry, shows the mom turn the camera on herself and she's laughing, probably all the way to the bank because these are getting hundreds of millions of views.
Right. It's about $3,000 per million. $3,000 per million times 78. It's pretty good.
No. Pat, what I've noticed,
families making $30,000 off these videos.
More than that, Mark.
Whether you're on Meta or TikTok, it doesn't matter. exploiting your baby goes a long way on either one. If you want to just post baby content every single day and exploit every single kid that you have, that's the way to make money on TikTok or on Meta. And I mean, it is a tried and true method. You could do it.
I just made everyone that has a baby a couple grand, because like minimum you're going to get a couple million views if you have your kid crying to meow meow right now. You got to probably two to
you have to torture your child.
2 month window.
You have to film and torture your you have to torture your child and film the act of doing it. But
you can buy the kid therapy.
Yep. Well, you won't do that because you'll blow it on hookers, but you could buy the kid therapy later.
Dude, I remember being like, there was like a picture of me in my family album of me being naked when I was like 2. And I remember that embarrassed me so deeply that it just existed, right? Just like this one embarrassing piece of media, a still frame. And like these kids are going to have so much terrible tape
I know some
by the time they reach 14.
Like I'll be told to take it down like later. But like, you know, it's just when some of these people, right? I mean, Pat, they're making money off their children. They just exploit the fuck out of their kids. Like that woman torturing her baby for the video.
Guess what, guys? Psychologists are weighing in on the meow meow cat reaction video trend, and they say it's not good. It's not good what's going on with Gen Alpha crying to these videos, the babies watching these videos. They say it's not good. That they should.
Oh shit!
And it's alarming.
It just clicked for me that the dad cat in the first video needed a new shirt himself.
Yeah,
he did. But he didn't buy himself a new shirt because he loves his kid.
For his kid.
No,
yes,
that's right.
It's like the Burton and Christmas thing where they sell their favorite things to buy themselves things that go along with their favorite things, like Rubber Ducky and the stamp collecting kit. Yeah. And then when they exchange gifts, they have to explain to each other that this is a nice gift, but I sold the Rubber Ducky and the stamp collection to get you your kit. And then they say,
meow, 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 meow.
I'll drive this old beater. You take the new car. I'll just drive the beater.
Ooh, psychologists say this is bad, guys.
No,
really?
It's bad.
It seems relaxing, honestly. The fat construction worker one was real chill. The one with the dead kitten, though, it's over the line.
One of my made for is
also over the line.
Horrifically depressing song to begin with. So you add the cats and the sad scenes. It's not good. One more depressing Gen Alpha thing, mental health story for you. It's very depressing. A middle school in Texas, Charles Middle School in El Paso, Texas, has outlawed black items of clothing for the upcoming school year that starts next week.
You can't do that. But I mean,
they did.
It's so hot in El Paso as is. You're kind of an idiot for wearing black down there, but you can't do that.
Could be a health thing, right? They don't want to attract the sun too much.
There's so many depressed Latinos. Like you know who's huge in the Latino community down there? Morrissey. Like they fucking love Morrissey down there, bro, in El Paso. It's a whole thing, like goth shit, depressed shit. You can't take this from them.
Yeah, I mean, you can't take it from anybody. It's like, I mean, what this is bullshit. You can't outlaw a color, right? I mean, it's not like a gang thing, is it?
Oh, they can and they did. We're going to get to that. Principal DeSantis, which is confusing. It's not Ron DeSantis, Florida. This is Nick DeSantis, probably related in El Paso, issued the new dress code saying black clothing is, quote, associated with depression and mental health issues and or criminality. So there's your gang thing. So it's no longer allowed.
Fatness, bro. I've been rocking black for the last 6 months because I put on 25 pounds.
Wearing a white shirt.
Yeah, dude. I literally only wear black now.
Yeah, I mean, this is let the fat people wear black. Why can't they just I mean, they're depressed already. Let them wear the black so they don't see their folds as much on their clothes.
Yeah, getting made fun of for being chubby by a new group of kids you didn't go to elementary school with is depressing. Let them wear the black. Anyways, Norma De La Rosa, who's the president of El Paso Teachers Association, said students can wear black school-issued gym shorts, and that's it. But she's not as crazy as DeSantis. She's just trying to point out the dress code to parents who she encourages to read, quote, very, very carefully so their kids don't get sent home. And she also went on to point out that this is kind of silly because you can have the most colorful dress on and still be suffering from depression.
You certainly can. Also, what you do.
Tears of a clown. Yeah.
Yep. Also, what you do in response to this, now that Temu exists and everybody could probably afford this, you go get the most almost black shirt off of Temu and order like 5,000 of them for like 10 cents.
Like and charcoal.
Yeah, exactly. You get the dark charcoal, and then they can't say shit. It even says it on the Temu tag, the color.
It says Footloose vibes.
A lot of people are pointing out, like former students are pointing out, like the color of clothing has nothing to do with your ability to do anything or feel any emotion. And Alexis says, if the kid is actually wearing all black because they feel sad or something, making them wear a different color isn't going to magically make them a completely different person. A lot of parents aren't real thrilled with this either, probably because they need to go buy new clothes for their goth ass kids now and have less than a week.
Yep. Yeah, no, I'd be infuriated if I was a parent in El Paso. DeSantis should never be elected ever again if this was his call. He's the
principal, so I don't know if they're elected or not. Yeah.
You should every parent should write a letter who doesn't want to buy new clothes that DeSantis sucks dick. Or they should, it's a school, so you can just go spray paint that on the front of it.
Just suck us.
Yeah.
Yeah, just dick suck us. Dick in the back.
Dick suck us.
Make it
Principal Dick Suckers. Okay, Principal Dick Suckers.
Is this too close to black? It's gray. Yeah, those checkout lines are going to be unbearable. Like if everyone has to go buy clothes this week in El Paso,
no, just spray paint the school about Dick Suckers. That's going to be more effective.
Yeah,
you get your
everyone should show up in black. Was he going to throw everyone out? Also, parents are mad. It's a stupid policy. The principal did slip in that criminal activity, and Will pointed out gangs in his explanation. So maybe it's more like there's a particular gang that recruits young kids and has black as a color over there in El Paso. I'm not sure.
Gang that wears black. No gang is dumb enough to wear black, right? Because a big one. Besides, Hell's Angels is the only one, maybe.
I have no idea. That's the only thing I can think of. Yeah. But I doubt that school in particular has a higher number of kids playing vampire than the average middle school.
Right. There's no, I can't. Yeah. So that's ridiculous. Raiders fans. It's the only gang I can think of that's all black. The Black Hole.
Oh yeah, that's a gang. So yeah, Gen Alpha's
They're
down,
almost
man.
The Hells Angels.
Gen Alpha's down.
Wow.
Yeah. I mean, it's tough.
We should make one where a AI cat catches his AI cat wife cheating on him with another AI cat.
Yeah, do you want to do adult
AI
versions of funny things?
Yep.
Yeah.
And then he shoots everyone.
Mm-hmm. Oof. A gay AI cat teen comes home and gets sent away by his AI cat pastor dad.
Yeah. Or you could do a AI
get
cat
out
with a Band-Aid over his cheek herpes, and he's going to the casino, and all the state trooper cats are licking their lips,
finding ecstasy in his little cat pockets.
Yeah. Cat ecstasy would be good. Yeah.
Gotta hop on this trend.
They love drugs. Catnip. Shout out. Go Raiders, says Ryan. All right. Let's take it to last two stories of the day. Both bad news, but the last one is funny, at least. Right? It's bad news, but it's funny. So it makes it almost good. At least you can laugh at it. Bad news first. The bad news. The UK is rioting. Like we were talking about earlier, over the deaths of those little girls. We're literally talking about the IRA and Protestants teaming up together for maybe the first time ever to go after the surging migrant population.
That's bad news for the migrants.
That's what's going on in Northern Ireland and Belfast, literally.
Now you guys gonna have some troubles.
Yeah, they've dealt with the cops before, done this a few times.
There's definitely one IRA fan who's mad that I said that the Swifties and ISIS are the most extreme.
No, he was like, now that we've teamed up, buddy.
Yeah.
Nobody can stop us. I don't know how they talk in Belfast, but anyways, they're teaming up over there. The IRA, the Protestants, that's how pissed they are with these migrants. After what you guys referenced earlier, they're mostly just fucking up buildings with bricks right now, mosques and hotels, like housing immigrants, stuff like that. I hadn't seen any kind of staggering death toll anywhere, but I mean, these riots are going on all over the UK. So we're talking England, Northern Ireland, the whole thing. Not so much in Wales, I don't think, but still probably some. So it's relatively controlled-ish as far as a whole nation riot goes, but it's been going on for like a week or so or more. So it's worth knowing about, talking about now. And so this time, the riots were brought on by the fatal stabbing of 3 young girls at a dance class in the seaside town of Southport in England. I think it's like Northern England. And the BBC says that this is the worst civil unrest that the UK has seen in more than a decade. And here's their awesome subheadline here. Why did the killing of children in Southport lead to violence? Which is a great question, BBC. I mean, it seems pretty fucking self-explanatory there. Children were killed in Southport. It led to people being violent.
They read their headline?
Yeah, exactly. What kind of a fucking headline is that, dumbasses? So, dumbass question by the BBC. It's because RIP to Bebe King, 6 years old, Elsie Dot Stancombe, 7 years old, and Alice da Silva Aguiar, 9 years old. They were all knifed to death by a Rwandan Welsh-born terrorist at a Taylor Swift-themed yoga event with family and friends in attendance, who many of them were also stabbed and injured and hospitalized. Hence the general violence going on right now. Also, a 29-year-old man named Mark Duggan was recently killed by police as they claimed that he was planning an attack. But, you know, there wasn't a lot of people feel like they don't have proof. They just killed this dude. So
K or a C, Will?
K. Mark with a K. Duggan, the proper Duggan.
Tough beat for Mark.
So that further inflamed the riots. There's been over 3,000 arrests so far and counting. And you see the vibe. I'm going to show you like a picture. As this is just a dude preparing to sidekick a police officer in full riot gear. That's the kind of
get within my leg, bitch.
Yeah.
He's just kicking air, saying, "Come forward."
He's been traded for this shit. Yeah. So that's the vibe. I mean, it's just people in the streets. The first, it was like, you know, a week long of these like of the anti-immigration protesters, and they just kept up in the ante, doing more protesting. And then now there's even like counter protesters for the pro-immigrants coming out there. You know, it's a whole fucking thing. And as the riots continue to spread, like I said, counter protesters coming out as well. They're deploying emergency powers. Elon Musk thinks they're headed for a civil war no matter what. And the UK Prime Minister,
fuck up, Elon Musk.
Yeah, he's. I don't think.
Shut the fuck up.
It's getting bad, but I don't think it's going to get that bad.
He's an illegal immigrant himself. Shut the fuck up, dude.
True. Is he going to start one here? Many are asking. The UK Prime Minister Keir Starmer, who looks like an IKEA store manager. I mean, this guy is. Hello. Would you like to see the tables? Like he he looks like an IKEA has been personified into a person.
He looks like an AI version of a pedophile.
Cat guy or dog guy?
Cat.
You know the answer. Yeah, cat guy, big toe cat guy.
Yeah.
Whatever kids like, Pat.
Mm-hmm.
Siamese specifically. Anyways, he says that he has raised a standing army to deal with the riots. So that's pretty fucking intense when you say that about your citizens. The media keeps trying.
All of the parents will be going.
Right. The media keeps trying to
watch
tell the rioters.
Kids.
Yeah. They keep trying to tell the rioters the killer wasn't an illegal immigrant, guys. You don't get it. He was just a terrorist from Wales.
Yeah,
who was
I think
born
the angry mob has made up their mind on
well,
that.
So Willie,
the rioters really, really don't give a fuck at all.
The far right party there. The far right party has a plan to ship immigrants to Rwanda, like to fly them to Rwanda to live there, even if they're not from Rwanda. It's interesting. Right. It's interesting. This guy's from Rwanda.
Boris was doing that already. So
but it's like the cost of like $1 million per immigrant to fly them there.
Producer Eric left us a note saying that there was misinformation. They didn't get it out
there
in
was.
time. The kid was born in the UK and all that stuff, but like the mob doesn't care. To Will's point, the mob doesn't
care. You guys, everybody's saying the misinformation.
Yeah.
The people talking about the misinformation don't understand that the mob does not give a flying fuck, and they know that he is born in Wales to Rwandan family. They still are rioting.
This guy's going to kick the information out of anyone within 2 feet of him.
It's right. So everybody thinks that there's this misunderstanding that there's not. The rioters just continue to riot.
Like when people try to explain that Amin Khalif was born a woman, and people don't give a fuck that hate trans.
Right.
No, I'm using this here.
Like, they just won't understand that he's from Wales, and the rioters are like just throwing another fucking brick through a window. Yeah. Like they don't care.
Everyone listen to the government. Stop. No, they're going ham.
Yeah, no. So it's a mess over there. But finally, in bad but funny news, it's funny. See, unlike just widespread riots, it's less funny. This is funny. The latest rumor in the space world is that the stranded NASA astronauts Butch Wilmore and Suni Williams, who've been stranded on the ISS since their Boeing Starliner ship, the shitty one that leaks helium, broke in June. Rumor has it that they'll be squeezing onto the next available seat home on a SpaceX Crew Dragon shuttle, which we've already explored. Whether it's the one going up in late September or the ones right after that, pretty fucking obviously. NASA realized that they wouldn't trust, a clown with the leak in the John, right? So they need to go to the professionals on saving these two astronauts' lives.
So Boeing's fired, right? By NASA, they have to be.
Oh, Mark, Boeing is allegedly extremely upset for NASA not allowing them to take their leaky piece of shit Starliner back into space with the astronauts in it so that they could sacrifice them to the ship.
No, they're not. They're saying that, but they're secretly so happy because they would have killed those two. They would have killed those two if they're sent to home.
They're so mad, Mark. I was so mad you won't let us use our ship with the people inside it. Instead,
they're celebrating behind closed doors.
NASA's considering firing the Starliner back to Earth empty first, regardless of what happens when SpaceX scoops up the stranded astronauts, which I think is what they're really upset about because it's probably just going to explode on its own.
It's going to crash into someone's house.
Yeah, and it's going to be really embarrassing for Boeing when that happens. It's going to be, all told, probably the most embarrassing star flight of any ship. Besides,
there's a lot of embarrassing things. Yeah, that's
besides one that exploded on the platform. If you actually made it out of orbit, probably one of the most embarrassing. It's up there with like the Japanese moon lander that just fell over.
You have to serve these two divorce papers the second they get home, right? Because they're clearly at this point they have to be.
They've been doing it.
Yeah,
you're like, nice to see you. Here's the papers, right?
Yeah, literally holed up in a little chamber inside the ISS,
thinking they're gonna die.
Yeah.
What else are you gonna do?
Serve. Yeah.
Gotta pass.
I don't blame them, but they're probably getting served the papers.
Not at all. Not at all. Okay, that's going to do it for Hard Factor. Thank you for listening. As always, go to patreon.com/Hard Factor if you want more. Up to 3 weekly bonus podcasts, Discord access, play fantasy football this season. But most importantly, get out there and have yourselves a great fucking day.
Yeah.